song, sometimes the how do you say it? Sometimes the background music for certain events, they're really intense. Like it's really loud. Whereas this background, you know, this one's a little bit more mellow. Yeah, like A4. Like this one here, it's like loud. Whereas, you know, like this one's kind of like mellow. So you could leave it on background music. This one, you know, listening to it on loop, it's a little too much. Yeah, I need let me check my phone real quick and I'll be good to go. Checking my Twitter, checking my stream. Should be good to go. Alright, welcome back everyone. Today we're playing Project Sekai, but it is story. So, no, what's that called? No rhythm today. Today is also in between events. I didn't stream yesterday. It feels like a long time. So I think the previous stream was Kanade tearing, I think. It might have been, no, it was Duolingo. The day before that was Kanade tearing. Duolingo was the day of, Duolingo was on the 20th, like the morning of the 20th. And so the Kanade event ended over 24 hours ago, so yesterday basically. If you guys saw my Twitter, I don't know, my head's blocking it. 5108. Also, if you notice, I don't know if anyone noticed that, you know, I'm using a different model today. I don't know. I know some people have been asking about whether I've used this PNG model before. Yeah. But here it is, you know, my head looks, you know, kind of swollen today. But, you know, it's not the first time. But anyways, so, you know, we ended up at 5108. Oh, I think I was at like 47 or 4800, like 2 hours before it was ending. So I went to, you know, I was eating dinner and I totally forgot about it until like eat something else. Oh, I have energy to use. Oh no. And so when I checked, it's 5108. Basically, you know, we spent the entire 12-day event wasted for me, basically. This doesn't get you anything. I mean, it gets you the titles with a slight difference, but I don't know if I'd ever use it. I haven't even used these titles yet. I should try switching one on right now. Which I guess we won't be able to see, you know, when doing story. It was such a waste of batteries. I was literally popping batteries on the last day too. Like leading up to, you know, the final few hours, I was popping like a battery every half an hour. So, you know, every time my energy would regen, you know, then I would pop a battery right away and then burn it off so I could get regenning again. I don't even know where to find them. Down here. So the best one is top 3000 Kanade. Does it move? No. It's kind of cute though compared to the other ones. Well, the other ones are, you know, the ones based on stamps. So these are the ones based on the overworld chibis. So it's more kind of like standing there. Oh, it's small though. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. You know. So you know, for the normal, is it the normal? Is that what they call it? Not the normal. For like the birthday one. So you know, normally these events, there's nothing on them. So it's just the number, and the title. But for like the birthday ones, you get a giant chibi, and you get the big giant Minori sticker. It's really nice. So this one, it's a little too zoomed out for my taste. Like, it's just a little too zoomed out, I think. It's so small, you know. In co-op, it's probably even smaller, I would say. So that makes me rethink whether I would actually, you know, use the Minori top 100. Maybe I'm just lying to myself because, you know, I'm so sick of Worldling that, you know, I'm just lying to myself and saying I don't want it. Or maybe I do. Let's see, Hinamori Sisters. I think I like Shiho. I like this one. Shizuku should be staring at Shiho. And then... Oh, wrong. That's for An. Hold on. This one first. Trust. Inomori sisters. Left and right. And this one will be... This Minori is really cute though. But it's gotta be Anhane. Anhane with Kohane staring at... This one's good, I think. I'm really particular about it. This one will go back to Mino. I guess we could switch to Minori birthday. Let's do it together birthday. Ta-da! Okay. Yeah, today we're gonna be doing story. Yeah, first, what happened the last few days? We did Duolingo. That was kind of fun. I don't know if people enjoyed it too much. I did have a poll, but I feel like the sample size is kind of small, and also how do you say it? Sample size is just small. I think sometimes people are being polite, like when I'm asking them if it sucks, they won't tell me if it sucks. They'll just if people really hate it, they would have left already. And anyone who's left is too polite to tell me honestly. So, but thank you guys for responding. I don't know when I'll be streaming Duolingo again. Maybe sometime in the future for fun, for variety. But yeah, I did want to do story today, so I checked the last VOD. I think it was the Emu story, and that was on the 14th. So it was basically over a week ago, 8 days ago. Because technically it's the 22nd right now, even though it's the 21st for me. Also today, I did stream. I am streaming earlier than my usual time. So basically, I was done with everything today. I didn't have to cook today, so I was done pretty early. And I was kind of ready by like 9 something already. And I was like, okay, I have time. I'm gonna work on, editing and uploading, VODs to my archive channel. And then I was like, if I do this for 2.5 hours, I'm gonna be so bored and so tired by the time the stream comes along. So I was like, if I have time, ideally I should stream earlier. Technically, the first stream I ever streamed, I'm pretty sure I started around 11 p.m. So, it was a very short period because I don't know when daylight savings starts. But basically, I used to start at 11 because that's when PGR dailies would reset. Daylight savings time 2025 begins. March. Huh. That's super early. How's that possible? Because I started streaming on March 17th. Maybe it was different 2024. Huh. I could have sworn March 10th. Really? Huh. I don't know then. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying or thinking. I could have sworn I started at 11, before, and then suddenly daylight savings threw things off. But I probably misremember or something. Anyways, today we're gonna be doing stories. The last time was 8 days ago, which is not good. This one was on January 21st, so that means we are 10 months behind because today is also kind of the 21st. So we were kind of making progress towards less than 10 months behind. I am very, very committed to catching up on EN before the 4.0 anniversary. Ideally earlier. So, at that rate, with an event every about 10 days, you kind of have to do a story every 5 days. So roughly like a week and a half. So, I do want to keep up the pace. So we haven't done it in 8 days, so we're falling behind. But this is going to be tonight. Let's see what else I wanted to say first. So Duolingo, Project Sekai, World Link. So there's going to be a new event. Tsukasa. I'm so sick of Tsukasa as well from all the stories. But Tsukasa, I think it was in the news. Next one. Star of your own story. Looks like a Tsukasa story. I don't know if it's a group story, maybe? No, it's a full Wonderland story, Tsukasa story. So, I was really sick of him after the last few stories. What was the last one? There was this one where he kind of took the center stage because he was going on a workshop and it was revolved around that. And then this one's Tsukasa as well. So I'm really sick of that. So tomorrow though, I don't know for sure yet, but I do plan to do, go back to regular tiering. I was really tired of World Link, but it's already been a day, so I'm fine. So I'm good for tiering, and maybe not like hardcore tiering, but like the usual. Like 1 day of like, casual, some kind of co-op. Yeah, either tomorrow night, which would be Saturday morning, or the day after, Sunday morning. One of those days. The other day will probably be Wuthering Waves, I think. We haven't done the 1.4 story yet. So yeah, that would be kind of cool. But yeah, other than that, how do you guys like this model? Yeah, this is the first time I've used it since August, I believe. I do remember when I used it for, what's that called? I do remember when I used it in, after April Fools, I did a poll and I got a lot of, positive responses for it. Like it's kind of the same thing. Like I didn't get any negative responses, but then I feel like I lost all my viewers right after that. So I mean, there's a lot of things going on. So I do appreciate honest feedback about this one, but I'm trying it out since people were asking about it. But I'll probably go back to the other one unless I get a lot of feedback about this one for some reason. Yeah, I think there's maintenance is next Wednesday. So it won't affect us this week. I don't actually know what's added. I didn't look yet. It just looks like fixes. Probably some songs and stuff. Yeah. Nothing major, it feels like. But it's gonna be next Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, next Wednesday. So don't worry about that. But yeah, if you have anything to say about this model, that's another thing too. So I was using this model for almost 4 months straight. When I switched back to my Vroid model, not a single person noticed. Or I don't know if no one noticed, but no one said anything in chat, including regular viewers who would chat. Like not a single person noticed that I switched back to my old model, which was kind of weird. I don't want to overthink things. But yeah, it was interesting. So I used this for 4 months and I switched back, and no one noticed until just the carbuncle noticed. So that was interesting that none of my regular viewers noticed that I switched. Yeah, it was kind of bizarre, but it's just for tonight. If you want I guess I could pin something in chat. All right, let's get started with story. So we do, I want to get back on track with more story, at least, every 5 days or so. So about 1 or 2 a week, 1.5 to 2 a week. Leonie continues to get their name out there as more people begin watching their videos and coming to see their shows. Then someone from a record company appears before them and suggests that they put on their very own solo show. So I think Leonie last time, what was her name? It's not Saku or something. Saku was in the other band at they started playing at a new venue. They met someone who was like way better than them, and then they were kind of like, "Ha, don't take them seriously." And then it was kind of how do you say it? They felt bad, and then they eventually started practicing. They had a training arc, they had a rematch, and they did pretty well. They got acknowledged by Saku, and then Saku, at the time, she turned down some recruiter who was like, you're looking for some kind of, I forgot what the words were. It was like girly, poppy, high school girl, poppy sound. You should go find Leonid. I was like, oh, that's some shade. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go back to the old one. I do feel like, I don't know, I tried this one since people wanted to see it. That's about it. I mean, eventually, I feel like I need a higher quality live 2D model. I feel like, because I'm more of a, interested in like VTuber route than just a general streamer, I think the live 2D model is pretty important for me. But that's still the plan. Right now, these are all just temporary things that I put together myself. I drew this one. I'm no artist. I'm no artist. In case it wasn't obvious. Maybe a 2D model is more lifelike. Yeah, maybe. But we'll see. Somewhere down the line. Okay. Yeah, Saku. But at the end of one of them, I think. There was another recruiter, not this story, but one of these stories. It's probably this one. There was like a recruiter at the end of episode 8 or something who was like, Leo need it. Let me look at them. So that's probably what's gonna happen here. So they're gonna get scouted finally, or they're gonna get an offer. Also, I don't know what Honami's doing on the ground like this. This looks like she's like devastated by something. So she's got like sweat drops. She's like, she like fell down on her knees or something. She's not like bowing. It's like she, with the way her feet are, it's like she fell down or something. Like someone pushed her or she collapsed because is this the stamp where it's I suddenly lost strength? Yeah, this one. I just suddenly lost strength. So it's like Honami's collapsing for some reason. I don't know why, but we're gonna find out soon. Honami is kind of I was gonna say weakling, coward, but no. Now Honami's like the mom now, but she's she's not like super tough like Shiho. She's not like super hardworking like like Minori or like like VBS. She's not like super coordinated. She's just like normal girl. She's also very caring and kind. Yeah. Okay. But we're doing Little Bravers today. We'll figure out. This guy here. Oh, you know what? I might have seen him in one of these newer ones. Maybe. When I'm skipping through these for gems, sometimes I see people. Sometimes I see people. Or maybe we saw it. Yeah. But we'll find out now. Episode 1. Turning. We're gonna meet him right away. Turning point. Yeah, what was the most recent one? I feel like I saw something recently. Probably, maybe the Shiho one. Maybe Shiho one. Could have been this one too. Oh, he appeared in the first episode of Stick to Your Fate. That's probably why, yeah. So I definitely, I was like skipping through the story. Like this. So then, spoilers, this guy right here. Alright, so spoilers, I should have said spoilers, I'm sorry for anyone. But yeah, I do skip through all of them for crystals. Crystals very important. I can't not collect crystals. But I don't read the stories, I'm doing them in chronological order. Let's get started. This guy, Shindo. Turning point. Gambling? Okay, you know what today? Hold on. There was something else I wanted to say. Oh, Pokemon TCG. Pokemon TCG Pocket. There's a new event today or something. It's a pretty small event though. It's like bonus picks or something. But there's no like shop like the Meowth shop. I don't know when I'll be streaming that again. I will say I've been doing more battles off stream. Every single person I get paired with has 2 Pikachu EX and 2 Zapdos EX. I'm so sick of this! I'm so sick of Oh my god. Hey Mizuki. So, but I still have pulls left, so I might wait until the next expansion, or maybe I'll do a couple pulls, maybe this weekend or something. We'll see. Just one more view until we reach 500. So I think they started pushing. You know what? I haven't. I have an EX Articuno. You know what? That was another horrible thing. If you guys remember last time when I streamed Pokemon TCG Pocket, I battled a random person. They conceded. because they lost 4 rolls they've lost 4 dice rolls or coin flips in a row, and I felt bad for them. But yesterday when I played, I'm pretty sure I used the Misty card on my EX Articuno at least 8 times, and I'm pretty sure I did not get heads a single time. A single time. Okay, it wasn't one game, but over, like 5 games, I did not get heads a single time. Misty doesn't work for me. God hates me. Orange Jesus hates me too, so. But yeah, turn one, Misty's, if it works, it works. But, if it doesn't work, you can't do anything, Zapdos is, very consistent. Same with Pikachu. Just one more view until we reach 500. Okay, so I think somewhere in the past, I always mention this. Nightcord, they were like, oh, this video did okay. It only got 400,000 views. So, compare the scale of Nightcord to Leonid, who's just started uploading videos. Compared to, More Jump as well. They have like thousands of live viewers, I think. Or like 1,000 something.
Saki, スマホの前で粘っても再生数伸びないから。
みんなな。さっきからずっとそう
Wait,
してる
so this means they get cell phone reception in Sekai. I never thought about that before. Because they don't usually text each other while in Sekai. But this means they have connection to the outside world while they're in Sekai.
みんなで頑張って作った動画だからたくさん見てもらえると嬉しいもんね。
Or it could just be an overlooked detail.
そうそう。
I do find that
わかってる。
Project Sekai stories, they're not super focused on lore. It's just about the kids' feelings. So don't dig into the lore too much.
今再生された。みんなこれで500回再生。
Don't try to analyze it like a sci-fi or like a fantasy, and try to analyze how the world works. It's just feelings.
本当だ。初めてあげたにしては結構伸びたね。
おめでとうみんな。私たちの撮影に協力したから嬉しいよ。
たくさんの人に聞いてもらえてよかったね。
ありがとう、ミク。でもこっちも見てよ。ほら、ミクに歌ってもらった方は1600回も再生されてるんだよ。
Wow, 1,600 views. I feel like this is a little bit more realistic.
やっぱりミクちゃんの歌を聴きたいって思ってる人、
Like,
とっても多いんだね。
like More Jump. I mean, More Jump, they're already pre-existing idols. But, when they were new, like them getting, that many views, if they were actually new, that would be very impressive. And like Nightcore, getting 400,000 views, that's another thing. Like when they know particular things beyond what a musician would know about. That's true, because you don't, technically the the virtual singers are like born from their feelings because they belong to this world, but they're also sentient, and they also somehow know more than the kids who apparently, feelings they're born from. But don't think about lore. This game's not about lore. It's about music. It's about feelings. That's what matters. At least that's how I wrap my head around it. I've been trying to ask about Sekai lore for, this is almost, this is over 2 years of story already. And we haven't gotten much, so there's also a little bit discontinuity, but, you enjoy the stories for, the characters and their, the drama for Nightcord, and for other people, the character growth of VBS, idol struggles, high school girl struggles, Wonderland, Wonderland's more of an epic. It's kind of like a little bit more melodramatic. Yeah. So it's don't think about the lore. Like, don't think about how the holograms pop out of a basic iPhone. iPhone doesn't have hologram projection technology, things like that. Just enjoy the stories for what they are. But 1,500 views. That's pretty not bad. They're not viral like the rest of the others. Like when,
嬉しそうでよかったな。
when Wonderlands went viral for their final show,
動画
their
の編集をちょっと
their
やれ
secret
たし、
show, they didn't say how
み
many
んな
numbers
み
they
たい
got,
に曲を作ったり演奏で引っ張っていったりはできないけど、
but it landed them a job.
これからもみんなをサポートしていけたらいいな。
So Shiho is the one who performs
そろそろ
well.
練習再開するよ。
Saki is writing songs, and Ichika is supposed to be writing lyrics, but she was trying to write songs last time, which is kind of weird. Honami is their mom, though. That's important. She's like better mom than, you know, Mafu mom. Oh, you know what? Wait. What was the last story we did? Oh no, I was
レオ
confused.
ニードでした。皆さんありがとうございました。
Pachi, 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 pachi.
今日もお客さんの反応良かったね。
I was like, I heard Mafu mom's voice
こんなライブ
somewhere,
ハウスに
but
初
I
めて
don't.
来た時
I think it
は
was just from World Link. The World Link is technically after, you know, Mafu mom's been introduced
それ
already.
に最近前に来てくれるお客さんも増えたよね。
確かに。もしかしてあの動画上げたからかな。
Could be.
それもあるかもしれないけど。
So they're becoming more famous.
アネモネとのライブで興味持ってくれた人もいたし、渋フェスの後もお客さんが増えたからね。
Anemone.
今までの積
That's the
み
one
重
with
ねがあっ
Saku.
たからじゃないかな。
I'm trying to think of which group is the most ahead now.
今までの積み重ねが
I think it's still Night Court. It's like Night
ここまで
Court,
頑張ってきたから私たちを見に来てくれる
Maybe
人が増えた
Wonderlands.
って考えると嬉しいね。
and then probably more
よ
jump,
し、
and then
この調
VBS,
子
and
で
then
どん
Leonie,
どん頑張っちゃおう。
as in ahead in their musical
そうだね。
careers.
じゃあ片付けが終わったら次のライブの予定を。あれ、
This guy.
あの人誰かな。こっちを見てるけど。
Stalker.
確かに見たことないスタッフさんだね。新人スタッフにしては妙に貫禄あるように見えるな。あ、こっちに来るみたい。
It's coming
レ
over.
オニードの皆さんですよね。今少しお話いいですか？
Sus. Not Honami. Shiho. Fend him off.
何か
There you go. There you
ご
go.
用でしょうか。
ああ、すみません。
It's gotta be
申し
Shiho.
遅れました。私、こういうものです。
ソリスレコード。
はい。小さなレーベルだからご存知ないと思いますが、私はそこで音楽ディレクターをしている新藤よしきと申します。
音楽ディレクターさん？それってもしかして。
Shindo Yoshiki.
今日は皆さんにご挨拶できればと思いまして、もしよろしければお時間いただけないでしょうか。
挨拶って言うと。
端的
They're
に
all
言
so
えば
confused and shy except
将来
Shiho.
的に一緒に仕事ができないかと思いまして。
仕事じゃあやっぱり
スカウトってこと？
Shiho's shocked too.
お話もう少し詳しく伺ってもいいでしょうか。
Yeah.
ええ、もちろんです。
Well, I mean, because we got spoilers that they're working
で
together.
は、
We know this
ここは
guy's not
店
super
の邪魔
sus.
に
He's
な
not
りますし
trying to scam them or
そち
anything.
らの片付けが終わったら、どこかの店に入って話しましょうか。
This is the Honami story, though, so we'll see where it goes. Famire for a business meeting?
ソリスレコード。ホームページ出てきたよ。所属アーテ
Or
ィ
is
ス
it
ト
just their hangout?
そこまで有名じゃないけど 名前を聞いたことのあるバンドがいくつか所属してる。
じゃあやっぱり本当にレコード会社なんだね。
一応後で店長とかにも聞いてみるけど、そうみたい。
なら私たちもしかして。
でもまずは最後まで話を聞いてみないとね。
Shiho's so shrewd. Oh, they're really having a business meeting at a...
来ていただいたのにお待たせしてしまってす
I
みま
guess
せ
they're
ん。
just kids.
もう仕事の電話はかかってこないと思います。
いえ、お気遣いなく。
そんなに警戒しなくて大丈夫ですよ。今日は挨拶が
I
で
mean,
きれば
that's
と
another
いう
thing.
程度ですし、会社のこ
I
と
don't
も
actually
納得い
know.
くまで調べてもらって結構ですから。
I don't know what like Project Sekai is rated.
注文したものも揃いましたし、どうぞ召し上がってください。
ありがとうございます。
Like, you know,
それでは
I would say all the stories are
早
kind
速
of
本題に入り
PG-ish.
ましょうか。
There's like nothing, you know, too explicit or anything. So, you know, nothing too bad can happen. Even
実
those,
は
you know,
皆さんに
they're
は
supposed to reflect real
少し
world
前から
situations.
注目していたんです。
Stalker.
少し前っていうと。
Yeah, like they're not gonna have any, you know, idols, any creepy fans stalking more Jump and, you know, trying to murder them or something.
あのライブハウスでやった2回目のライブですね。あの時はアネモネのライ
They're
ブを
probably
見に
not
来て
gonna
たん
get
ですが
scammed, you know.
皆さんの演奏を見てとても驚きました。あの実力派のアネモネ相手に引けを取っていなかった。
Like the Night Court story is already the most intense,
食らいつこう
probably.
とする気迫がライブハウス
And that's already about, you
の
know,
雰囲気が変えたように思いま
It's
した。
about parent-child relationships.
バンドは星の数ほどありますが、あの演奏にはひときわ光るものがあった。
Stir up drama, yeah.
聞く人間の心にまっすぐ突き刺さる演奏だとそう思ったんです。
Okay, so he's like, good job.
ありがとうございます。あのライブを見て
Like, like you know, like that's another thing about More Jump. I've talked about this before too. Like, all More Jump fans are female. Put it that way. To be honest, you know, a lot of idol fans, they're very thirsty males. It's usually how it is in Japan. So the fact that, you know, all the More Jump are, you know, all More Jump fans are female girls. You just love them because they're cute. It's very wholesome. Instead of having, you know, stalkery, you know, thirsty parasocial fans, which is like the reality for a lot of, you know, idol-ish kind of things. But you know, it's, I don't know. I don't actually know. No, let's look later. I'll check. I'll try to remember to check. I don't know what it's rated in like the American Play Store or like, you know, iPhone Store. Do they even rate stories for games like on mobile platforms?
そっちも見てくれたんですか？
This guy's like really following them.
最近はバーチャルシンガーの曲を作ることをきっかけにデビューするバンドも多いですから、そういった活動も精力的にされていることを考慮して声をかけさせてもらいました。
そうだったんですね。
はい。これからも皆さんの活動を見ていって、もしいい機会があれば一緒に仕事ができたらと思っています。ああ、そうだ。ワンマンをやるときは私も呼んでいただけませんか？
Huh. Could be sus.
今のところその予定はないですけど。
そうなんですね。できれば皆さんの演奏を
Okay, so maybe they're not
もっと聞きたい
signing
と思っています
record deal yet. Maybe they're going.
であれば
This is, you know, that was in the synopsis or the
ど
prologue.
うしてもらえないでしょうか？
He's like telling them, you guys should do a solo show. So they're going to put on their first solo show.
もしプロを目指して活動しているのであれば、 早めに経験をしておいた方がいいですしね。
I guess, technically more jumps. First solo show was the Dream Play story. Dear Me from back then, the Minori story.
せっかくのお話ですし、前向きに考えてみようと思います。
ありがとうございます。何か困った
Like, VBS has already put on their group solo show, or,
はい。ありがとうございます。
that's what they're going for. They've already put on a Rad Weekend style show. They put out 2 already. Leo Needs performed, at live houses a few times, I think. They have 3 original songs.
まさか急にレコード会社の人に声かけられるなんて思わなかったな。それに曲をちゃんと聴いた上で声をかけてもらえたのも嬉しかったな。女子高生っぽいみたいなところで注目されちゃうのは嫌だもんね。まあ実際女子高生ではあるんだけど。
Why is she bringing that up?
でも
Not just them being high school girls. So it wasn't just because, they're looking for that cute poppy high school girl band sound. It was because after he listened to their music.
さすがにまだレーベルに所属してほしい。
That's true. They didn't actually offer them a deal yet.
そうだね。でもこれってすごく大きなチャンスだよね。いいライブができたらきっと所属のことも考えて
This has got to revolve around
そうだね。
Honami though. So
そしたら私たちプロになれちゃうってことだよね。
that'll be like another wasted Honami story, where it's a group story
メ
and
ジャーデビューってわけじゃないけど、
it doesn't really revolve
レー
around
ベル所属
Honami.
してデビューしたら私たちもプロの仲間入りだよ。ワンマン、今までやったことがないから少し不安だけど、このチャンス逃したくないね。みんな気持ちは同じみたいだね。やろう、ワンマン。プロへの道をみんなで切り開こう。
Yeah.
このワンマンを成功させたらプロになるチャンスがつかめるかもしれないんだよね。私も私にできることを全力でやらなくっちゃ。
So far, nothing too special from Honami. She's on board. She did say she kind of wants to do more since, they have a songwriter, a lyricist, and, Shiho's just the best. The hurdle called a solo show. And we know they get cell phone reception in Sekai.
っていうことがあって、次はワンマンライブをやることにしたの。
いや、そうは言ってないだろう。でも、ワンマンの結果次第でがチャンスがあるのかもしれないっていうことよね。
そういうこと。だからこのワンマンは何としても成功させたい。
みんな頑張って。私たちも協力するよ。
ありがとう、ミクちゃん。頑張るね。
それでワンマンの準備はもう始めてるの？
は
The
い。
usual, they're just
今
sharing
は
with
必要なことを洗い出しな
Vocaloids.
がら準備を進めているんですけど。
Something
調べれば
dramatic's gotta
調べるほ
happen
ど
though for Honami.
やっぱりワンマンライブをやるのって大変なことなんだなって分かりました。
Something's gonna be. I suddenly lost strength and she falls on the
ワンマ
floor.
ンとはいろんなことが違うし。
はい。 時間一つとっても今までは決められた30分程度の枠の中で 3,4 曲やるぐらいでしたけど、ワンマンをやるとなると
How long is the solo
最低
show?
でも1時間以上。
An hour.
そうなると MC を挟んでも8曲くらいはやる必要がありますし、
So like 8 songs. Like double what they do.
あとは会場を借りたり機材の手配をしたり、告知のためにチラシやアカウントを作ったり、チケットも売っていかないといけなくて。
I think technically they have the 3 Saki songs and then the Ichika song.
練習だけじゃなくて
Maybe one more.
そういう準備もしっかりやっていきたいよね。プロになれるかどうかもかかってるし、私たちの初ワンマンになるわけだし。そうだよね。いいライブにできるように頑張ろう。
さて、報告も終わったところで本腰入れて練習していこうか。
Today I saw the most recent
どの曲
JP
からやって
event.
く？
It's another
完成度を上げ
Wonderlands
たい
event
曲からが
too.
いいかな。
それもいいけど、
We're really overdue for a more
その
jump
前に
event, I
今日
think.
は投資でどこまでやれるかを試したい。
どういうこと？
さっきほなみが言ってたでしょ。ワンマンをやるとな
I
る
don't
と
think it even needs to
8曲
be.
くらいはやる必要があるって。もちろんただ演奏するだけなら
What was I
普通にできると思うけど、アネモネとやった時みたいな演奏を8曲全部やりきれる？
Shiho says they're not good enough again.
確かに。あの時も3曲で息が切れて
But I
たしな。
checked again. Minori hasn't had a new
特にいっちゃんは
3-star
行くだけじゃ
or
なくて
4-star in over
歌
half
も
a
歌
year.
うから大変だよね。
でしょ。だからまずはそれぞれがどこまでやれるのかを確かめようと思って。
So I feel like there's gonna be
そういうわ
one
けで
in the next.
新曲抜いて7曲連続でやっ
Gotta
て
be
い
pretty
こ
soon.
う。できたら5曲くらいまでは安定させていきたいな。
This is like stamina training for them.
7曲も通してやるのは初めてだし、ちょっと不安だけど。
Yeah, stamina. See how much stamina they have. We never played that many songs in a
で
row.
もしっかりやりきらなくちゃ。
And I guess technically, canon-wise, only Ichika sings. I don't think the 3 of them sing. Which is, you know, that sucks because Shiho's the best. Shiho's like the best singer of Leonie for sure.
こ
I
れ
mean, that's
4曲目。
more than half. That's the main reason I don't like
取り返しに来た
Ichika.
けど。
Because she steals the spotlight from Shiho.
いちかちゃん、息が上がってる。ここまで全力だ
Or
ったもんね。
maybe Shiho will start singing here. Canon-wise, maybe. That would be
さき
cool.
ちゃんもちょっとずつリズムがずれてきてるし、私もだんだん手が思うように動かなくなってる。あと3曲を最初の勢いでやりきれるかっていうと。
Is she
次の
gonna
曲。
is she gonna
行く
fall
よ。
here somewhere? I don't know. We have to see the cover card somewhere.
休憩を入れない？実際のライブでも MC を挟んでお水を飲んだりするし。
Oh.
ほなみ、私が今日見たいのはみんながどこまでやれるか。
No breaks.
練習で全部通しても余裕あるくらいじゃないと
Get on my
本
level.
番で MC があっても絶対息切れするよ。
それは
大丈夫。私はまだやれるから。
Is she gonna collapse right
私
here?
も最後までやりたい。
This will be a little too early.
2人とも。
She's sweating already. Ichika's sweating. Saki's
分
not.
かった。みんなで最後までやろう。
それじゃ再開するよ。
All Saki's not. Oh, Chiho's sweating.
みんなお疲れ。思った通り最後の方はガタガタだったね。もっと体力つけておけばよかったな。後半になるとどうしても声量が落ちてきちゃうし、疲れて集中力も落ちてくる。私も最後はバテちゃったな。
体力的にも精神的にもすごく消耗したね。
とりあえず今の私たちの状況は分かった。ここ
So
か
they're
ら
not
は
planning
練
a
習
show
量を
yet.
増
They're
や
just
して
they're still
基
practicing.
礎体力をつけるための筋トレもやろう。ちゃんと全力で通せるようになるためにも。
Like VBS, they're always like about
どうしたの
training.
花ちゃん。
More
難しい
jump
顔
as
して
well.
その
Wonderlands, I don't know if they talk about
こ
training
こから
ever.
練習量を増やすってなると
But Emu's got to do something, otherwise to do all her
スケジュールを
superhuman
考え直
feats.
す必要がありそうだなって。
確かにそう
And
だ
the
ね。
night court, no one exercise. Well,
バイト入れる人かも
Kanade
ちょっと
doesn't,
考
and
えな
Anna
いと
doesn't.
うん、
Mizuki and Mafuyu do.
それに
Kanade is like the most out of shape of
チケ
everyone.
ットとか機材を準備する時間も
He's like
ちゃん
me.
と確保しなくちゃ。
Oh, sun.
練習も増やし
walking.
て作業もってなると
Honami used to do schedules for them too, right? I think.
大変なスケジュールになるかも。いつもよりちゃんと段取りを組んでいかないと。
She helped Shiho sell tickets, and she helped
不安に
them
思って
with
る時
scheduling,
間があ
I
るな
think.
ら動かなくちゃ。みんなでプロになるためにも。
Maybe I need to like follow like a stricter schedule or something. Because I feel like I have really bad time management. Like I don't know where all my time goes. I mean, like it doesn't make sense that I don't have more time. That I can't find more time to work on my stream stuff. I just can't. But it's not like I don't know where my day goes. It's like I don't play video games outside of stream really, other than like a couple dailies. Okay, let's keep going. Episode 3, heavy footwork. Honami's worried, no more virtual singers. Let's keep going for now. Also, I've asked this before. I wonder how much it costs
志保ちゃんのバ
to
イト先を借りることが
how
で
much
き
does
て
it
よかっ
cost
た。
to like rent a studio, like a recording studio like this?
今日は来週提出する機材の申請書を書いて、あとは
俺、ほなみもうスタジオ入ってたんだ。
本当だ。早いね。私たちもいつもより早く来たのに。
練習前にいろいろ作業したくて、下の受付スペースにいたら少し早く入っていいですよって言ってもらえたんだ。
そうだったんだ。あ、それってライブハウスに提出する書類？
私は作曲とかはできないから、せめてこれくらいはね。
そっか。ありがとう、ほなみ。必要なことは私たちもやるから、何かあったら言ってね。
ありがとう。でもいちかちゃんたちには SNS の告知も担当してもらってるし、こっちは大丈夫だよ。
こういう時、ほなちゃんは本当に頼りになるよね。テキパキしてるっていうか。
さっきはこういうの苦手だもんね。
苦手ってわけじゃないよ。どうすればいいんだっけって思う時間が人よりちょっとかかるだけで。それはまあちょっと苦手なんじゃない？
Was she bad at? The advertisements on social media? Okay.
そうかな。
さきちゃんなら慣れたらすぐできるようになると思うよ。
ほなちゃん、そうだよね。やっぱり慣れが大事だよね。
まあ今はそっちになれるより先に 8曲通してやるのに慣れてもらいたいかな。ってことで練習始めるよ。
Ichigo's sweating.
昨日もだけど
Shiho's
5曲目
not.
から一気に精度落ちてるよ。踏ん張って。
Fifth song.
わかった。
Shiho was sweating at the end yesterday, but Saki wasn't.
きつくなってくるね。
そうだね。
Honami's sweating
私
again.
も腕が痛くなってきちゃった。
体力的にはほなちゃんが一番大変だよね。全身運動って感じだし。
That's true.
運動は得意な方だけど、こんなに連続で叩くことって
I
ないか
wonder
ら。
if Honami's gonna collapse from drumming or something else.
頑張らなくちゃ。
Hey, Sana. I hope it's not from drumming.
昨日よりは少しマシになったけど、後半はまだまだ聞かせられるレベルじゃないな。
Sweaty Shiho.
全力出すのも大事だけど、も
Sweaty
っ
Ichika.
とペース配分していかないとね。なんだか
Non-sweaty Saki.
ちょっと休憩してから再開しよっか。みんな飲み物はある？買ってこようか。
私は持ってるから大丈夫。ありがとう、花見。
Do you like it, Sana?
私も平気。
Just for today, though, I
じゃ
think.
あ今から15分休憩ね。
はーい。
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I do feel like
誰か電話鳴ってるよ。
it's cute, but I do feel like, you know, I can't move my head around or anything. It feels a little bit less expressive. It's just cute.
日の森です。機材レンタルの申請書ですか。
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
それなら今バンドのメンバーが用意してますけど。え？今日提出してほしい。
No, who's she talking to?
今度野外ライブの会場に貸し出すから使用する機材を早めに指定してほしいみたい。
No, he's talking to the live house. So they need the form filled out now.
ほなみ、例の書類って今
Is
日
she
出
gonna
せたり
collapse
す
from
る？
filling out a form?
朝少しまとめてたから。ただ、あと30分くらいはかかっちゃうかな。
そっか。
Yeah.
ごめん。今日はそっち
Like this
先にやっ
one?
てもらいたいんだけど。
I got away with it at first.
今か
I
ら
got away
作っ
with
ちゃ
it
う
at
ね。
first. All I have to do is mute,
ありがとう。
and then I went to get my nail clipper.
じゃあ
So normally you would see me, you would see my model leaning over and reaching over to the drawer on my bed, trying to get my nail
急に
clipper.
仕事頼んじゃって
But this
ご
one
めん
is like, oh, I'm
まだ
staring
練習もある
intently
のに
here.
分担してやれるところとかない？私たちもやるよ。
Split the work, like before. Or is Honami gonna try to carry everyone
そん
again?
なにやることもないから、みんなは練習に集中して大丈夫だよ。
でもやるならほなみと合わせていきたいよね。なら
Yeah, like
私
a
と
live
行くわ。
2D1
その間に新曲進め
with
て
proper
く。
rigging. It's pretty
そうだね。
3D-ish. Like you can't do
本当は
360s.
全員揃ってる時は練習したかっ
You
たけど。
can't do 180. You can almost do
他の
180s,
準備も
depending on what kind
必要だし。
of rigging you have.
ほなみ、一緒に出すセット図の方は
Maybe not. Well, you could
私が
probably
や
do
るよ。
90s, like 90 degree in each
残りお願い
direction,
していい？
which would add up to 180.
こういう事務作業があると、合わせ練習にも結構響いちゃうな。
There's probably some stuff I could tweak with the 2D one though. I do feel like the talking is too happy. But that was the intent, you know. It was literally just the, you know, I've said this before. It's the, which one is it? This one. It's just that one. And then I PNG'd it for April Fools. I'll draw up the stage diagram. Can you handle the rest?
早く終わらせて練習に戻らなくちゃ。
Is this gonna be one where it's like the reverse of the Honami event where she was shouting at Shiho?
あ、渋フェスのチラシ作るときに見つけたゲスト
Yeah.
が綺麗に作ってくれるって
Could
い
be,
うと
could
こ
be,
ろ。
could be sometimes.
綺麗だからあそこで作りたかったんだけどな。また探さないと。
I'm not like I'm not super energetic. I'm not really happy most of the time. I'm quite emo. But you know, it's kind of cute. Like I mean, I could have like a neutral expression, but I feel like a neutral expression would look maybe really boring. Like it would be like mouth closed one. But then the mouth would open like, oh, I'm talking. Just yeah, I mean, even if I did it, it would just be temporary. You know, the goal is still live 2D. By the end of the year, absolutely not. It was the New Year's resolutions, but you know, New Year's resolutions are made to be, you know, broken, not followed through. Let's see, the company we asked to print out flyers is gone. Okay, so they have to look for a new company. I think Honami is just swamped with work.
会場で売る CD の準備も進めないと。
That's probably what it's gonna be
お兄ちゃん
about.
にパソコン借りて。
Like, because Honami is doing all their clerical stuff, she's basically their manager. So they need a manager, so they gotta hire that guy they met earlier, probably. Even if they're not going pro yet. Even if they don't get a record deal, they need a manager. That's kind of what...
いちかちゃん、どうしたの？
告知の担当だからいい方法がないかいろいろ調べてたんだけど、他のバンドを見てるとちゃんと専用の予約フォーム作ったり、アカウントに準備の写真載せてたり、結構工夫してるんだ。だからうちもできればって思ったんだけど、
Which makes you wonder, you know,
そうなるとデザインとか文言とか
doesn't VBS and One More Jump have to do all that stuff too? Like Wonderlands, I'm assuming that it's done by the theme park company.
そうだね。
You know, One More Jump is, you know, self-run indie idols, and VBS is their self-run group. So they have to do all that
今
stuff
度
too.
音響照明のスタッフとの打ち合わせするから一緒に来てか。
あ、
This feels like they're too busy. They need
打ち合
help.
わせしておいた方がいいって。
I mean, One More Jump, you know, it gets addressed in a story in the future from where we're at right
準
here.
備はやりがいがあるけど、こうなると考えることがいっぱいで大変だな。
But maybe Leo needs issue gets resolved, you know, resolved even earlier. Maybe in this episode.
ストップ。今のところもう一回。
行くね。
Yeah, like
ワン、ツー、スリー。
right now I was blowing my nose, so you know, I just muted. You can't tell. I'm not making any funny movements or anything.
みんな集中力切れてるでしょ。
集中してるつもりではあるんだけど、正直ちょっと疲れてるのはあるかな。曲作りに練習にワンマンの準備もってなると頭を切り替えるのも大変で。
それは確かにわかるけど。
そのことなんだけど。
どうしたの、ほなちゃん。
ワンマンに必要な事務作業、私がまとめてやるのはどうかな。
He's doing more.
いちかちゃんとさきちゃんは曲作りがあるし、しほちゃんはみんなの練習を見てくれてるでしょ。私はそういうのはないから、その分できるかなって思って。
This is like a
気
combination
持ちは
of
嬉しいけど、
like before.
でもほなみはもう十分やってくれてるよ。スケジュール決めたり、毎回スタジオ取ったり、お金の管理してくれたり。
The treasurer, you know, their
必要な書類
secretary.
も全部まとめてくれたし、今回は機材チェックまでお願いしちゃったしね。それ以外もっと
But she won't
なると
accept any help. like
さすがにやりすぎでしょ。
like when Shiho was selling all the tickets,
それで
then
ほなみ
Honami
の
was like,
練
you
習
can't
時間
carry
が
everything,
削
I'll
られ
help
ちゃ
you.
ったら元も子もないしね。
But I'm not sure they can help her with
ドラム
this.
は
I think they're gonna have a
バンドの
manager.
要
That's my
だから
guess.
ね。
それは確かにそうだね。
大丈夫だよ。曲作りも他の仕事もちゃんと頑張るから。
だね。あと5分休憩したらもう一度頭から行くよ。準備しておいて。
確かに誰か一人だけが負担するのはバンドとして良くないよ
Okay,
ね。
so she knows her lesson from
で
before.
も本当にこのままでいいのかな。みんなワンマンをいいものにしたいって思ってる。だから全力で頑張ってるけど全部頑張りすぎてるから練習がうまく進んでないような気がする。
She hasn't done a thing in their music making, but she is massively helpful in the physical side of the
お
song.
疲れ。
Maintenance. Okay.
お疲れ様。また明日ね。
また明日。
みんな車に気をつけてね。疲れてるとついぼんやりしちゃうから。
確かに。ありがとう。気をつけるね。
結局今日の練習中途半端な感じになっちゃったな。
みんなワンマンの準備だけでも疲れちゃってるみたいだし。
やっぱりそうだよね。練習メニューが詰め気味なのもあるのかな。
They never really talk about
でも新曲の練習もあるし時間はないから。
they never talk about money in this
しほ
game.
ちゃん、眉間にシワできちゃってるよ。
あ、
Hazukashi.
そういうこと言わなくていいから。
頑張りすぎちゃってるってことだよ。焦る気持ちはわかるけど、今日はゆっくり休んで明日頑張ろう。
But it would kind of paint, you know, a more detailed
そう
picture.
かもね。
Because Kanade is making some kind of bank, for sure.
それじゃあまた明日ね。
That or she's doing a really bad job.
バイバイしほちゃん。
But like where does Kanade get her money from? You know, she lives alone. Her dad's in the hospital.
私がもっと上手にサポートできてれば。
Same with More Jump. They sell
みんな
tickets to their
練習に
concert.
集中できるのにな。
They got a pop-in channel.
自分を責めても何も始まらない。焦っちゃダメだよね。
Leonie, they sell tickets. Do they get a
で
cut?
も
If they sell more?
もっと練習に集中したいけど、かといって他のこともおろそかにできない。一体どうしたらいいんだろう。
It hasn't collapsed yet, but she's very overworked, so it may happen soon. From someone who's done this before. It looks like it's minus Shiho. We know Shiho is in 1A. Haruka is in... I don't actually know. I think it's B. I think Haruka... I don't know. We can't even check in game now because it has the new data, I think, right?
桃まんが美味しい季節になるね。
Oh.
お
Miku
母さんに
Expo.
お願いして買ってきてもらおうかな。
I think, what is it, character rank? It does. You can't even check the old years anymore, right?
肉たちと一緒に
Yeah, you have to look on the wiki or something.
おみじか。
Yeah, it does look like shock, but what's gonna happen though? The whole story is about them being overworked right now. And she's really tired. She's also sweating like she always is in the live 2D. We'll find out though. From someone who's done this before. This is back to school, I think. I'm assuming Haruka's in one of their classes. So 1A, and a 1A is, you know, Minori, Shiho, and Kohane. And Saki and Ichika are the same class.
授業終わっちゃった。
Haruka is probably in Honami's
私も結
class.
構疲れてるみたいだな。
She dozed off in class.
今日もこの後準備と練習があるし、早く世界に行かなくっちゃ。
I don't know if I read somewhere that in schools in Japan, if you sleep in
今日しぶ
class,
ちゃんは
like teachers are like
課題
okay
提出
with
がある
that.
から少し遅れるって言ってたっけ。なら、いちかちゃんとさき
Like
ちゃんに
their
声をかけ
assumption is
て
that if you're falling asleep, it's because you were working too hard the night before, not because you were slacking off. But like in America, if you did that, you would definitely assume that you were, slacking off and no sleeping in class.
席にいない。すれ違っちゃったのかな。
She's
もしかして星野さんと天馬さんを探してるの？
that's Haruka. Idol aura. Ah, so bright.
桐谷さん。星野さんと天馬さんなら戻るまでもうちょっとかかるかも。
So I guess Haruka's in
ちょっといろいろあって。
Ichika's class then.
いろいろって？
ああ、そんなに深刻なことじゃないよ。二人とも美術の授業中に居眠りしちゃって。
They're all falling
居
asleep.
眠り？
うん。それで今日仕上げる予定の絵が仕上げられなくて、今居残りしてやってるんだ。授業中も眠そうだったし、
yeah.
疲れてるのかな。
Maybe. But yeah, that's what I don't know where I read it.
やっぱり
That in Japan, it's like they
練習と
assume
準備の
because
両方をや
the
ること
kids are
が
good, that they're studying
二人の負
hard,
担になって
they
る。
stayed up late studying, as opposed to, staying up late playing Fortnite or something.
でも私一人じゃ何も。
どうかしたの？
その二人が居眠りしちゃったのはきっとワンマンの準備で忙しいからだろうなって思って。
ワンマン？
実はレーベルの人に声をかけられてワンマンをやってみたらどうかって言われたの。
そうなんだ。すごいね。
ありがとう。ただそれ自体は良かったんだけど、みんな準備も練習も全力でやってるから消耗してて。
そっか。最初のワンマンは大変だよね。自分たちで準備しなきゃいけないなら余計に。
I'm trying to think back.
そういえ
Did
ば
I ever fall asleep in class? Like in high school? I don't
ワンマ
know.
ンをやったんだよね。
Not too often, I think.
私たちも苦労したよ。やることがすごく多くて大変だったな。でも
It's a
お
long,
客さんと
long
思い
time
を
ago.
一つにできて、私たちとしてもすごくいいライブにできたと思う。
そうなんだ。よかったね。おめでと
School must be so different now with the
う。も
smartphones
しよ
as
けれ
well.
ばなんだけど、ワンマンの前の準備とか本番とかで気をつけてたことを教えてもらえないかな。
So I keep hearing about news where like
バンドとアイドルじゃ
some school, I don't know if some or all schools, like cell phones are banned
何
like
か
during
参
school
考に
hours.
できるかもなって思って。
気をつけてたことか。
Alright, advice from Haruka, the most seasoned of idols.
そうだね。これは私個人の考えだけど、できる
Made
限
to
り
stand because
余計
like they
な
wouldn't
ことを
let you
考
sit?
えない
That's
ようにして
horrible.
たよ。ワンマンライブは合同ライブよりやらなくちゃいけないことや考えなくちゃいけないことが多いでしょ。
Yeah, I don't think I fell
だから
asleep in
つい
class too
あれも
much.
これもやらなくちゃって思っ
I
て
mean,
頭がいっぱいになっちゃうんだ
I've
け
had
ど、
different phases.
でも
When I was
ライブ
in
に来てくれるお
high
客さん
school.
たちの気持ちは一つだけ。最高のライブを見たいっていうこと。
だから余計なことは考えないで、本番で最高のパフォーマンスをしてお客さんたちに楽しんでもらうこと、ただそれだけを考えてた。その結果を出すためにできることは全部したよ。自分たちでどうにもならないことはいろんな人に協力してもらった
Here,
しね。
asking others for help.
協力
That's what they need, I think.
私たちを応援してくれる人たちに助けてもらったんだ。ライブの運営を手伝ってもらったりね。あとは
Yeah.
配信でどんなものが見たいかアンケートを取ったり、瀬取りについて知り合いに意見を聞いたりとかもしたよ。
Like, how do you say this? In high school, there was a period where I was a really bad student,
誰かに助けて
and
も
then
ら
there
う
was
な
a
んて
period where I was like
考えたこと
valedictorian.
なかったな。
Put it that way. I was like I was like literally gonna
私も
drop
最
out
初は
fail
そうだった
classes,
な。
and then I became
特に
like kind of
ファンに手
valedictorian the
伝っ
next
てもら
year.
おうっ
It's
て
kind
意
of
見が
weird,
出た時は正直
but I don't
ちょっ
think
と
I
抵抗があった
didn't
んだ
really fall asleep too much.
けど結
I
果
think
的
you
には
know when I was younger, I had
良かったって
plenty of
思ってる。
energy, and later on, then I kind of took it more
喜んでくれたから。
seriously.
なんだろう。なんだかうまく言えないけど。桐
The
谷さんたち
valedictorian is
は
like the number one in
や
the
っぱ
class.
りプロなんだ。時間とお金を使って見に来てくれるお客さんたちのことをちゃんと考えた上で絶対に楽しませようって思ってる。そのためならできることを全部しようって、そういう覚悟をしてる。私は
Sasuga idol.
全然そこ
I
ま
feel
で
like
考えられて
if
なか
like
った
if
な。
ID was here, we should say something like that. Sasuga idol. Professional. That's right. Sasuga idol.
ワンマンを良くしたいとは思ってるけど、プロになるチャンスだから頑張らなくちゃとか、みんなの負担を減らしたいとか、あれこれ考えちゃって、来てくれるお客さんのことを第一に考えられてなかった。私たちにとって大事なことは、私たちの演奏をお客さんの心
Honami's
に
just
響かせて
overworked though.
楽しんでもらうことなの
There's
に。
no time to think about anything other than just being tired. Is what it feels like right now. The answer is either slow down and get a manager. But since they met that guy at the
考えてたことがある
beginning,
んだ。
it's probably gonna be a manager.
それはお客さんと同じくらい自分たちもそのライブを心から楽しんで届けようっていうこと。楽しませなきゃって義務感だけでできたライブはやっぱりつまらないし、それはお客さんにも伝わっちゃう。だからちゃんと自分たちが心から納得して楽しむこと、それを忘れないようにしてたな。だからまとめると、
Sasuga Haruka.
まず
Sasuga Haruka
最
chan.
高のパフォーマンスをして
Something Minori
お
would
客
say.
さんに楽しんでもらう。そしてそれを自分たちも楽しむっていう
See,
ことを
I think
大
Haruka's
事
a
に
good
してた
balance.
よ。
I mean, I'm applying this to
自分
streaming.
たちも
People are like, just do what you want,
確かに。
but I have to do something that I want that people also want. But I can't do
もち
something
ろん
that other people
真
want that I
剣にやっ
don't
てる
want.
からこそ
But it has to be that
苦しか
fine
った
balance in
り大
between.
変な時もあると思うけど、でもやっぱり自分たちが心から楽しむことって大事なことだって思うんだ。
桐谷さん、本当にありがとう。桐谷さんのおかげで気づけた。
Sasuga
あ
Kiritani-san.
れこれ考えすぎちゃってたなって。自分たちもお客さんも心から楽しめるような
Minori, they could have chose Minori
そ
instead
ん
of
なワンマン
Haruka.
を作ろう
Here.
って思うよ。
I guess,
役
Haruka
に
is
立てたな
the
らよかった。頑張って
the
ね。
more experienced one. I'm just missing Minori. Yeah. If I had to predict the next JP event, it's
私
probably
もここから始めよう。
it's gotta be some kind of
私にで
Minori
きるこ
card.
とを本当に全部。
おお、先生あんな
How many weeks do we have left until Sanrio?
ほなちゃん。
I think there's
ごめんね、遅くなって。待っててくれたの？
2.5 weeks until Sanrio.
でも大丈夫だよ。
If it happens on the same date
すごく大切
as
なことを
JP
聞い
did.
たから。私、これからもっともっと頑張るね。
What is she? More jump
練
now?
習に行こう。
It's not confirmed. I'm just going by JP dates, but in JP, it wasn't just a gacha thing. Like, it was a full event with stories, right? So they can't possibly cut it out because they would have to shift the dates of all the other things, is what I'm assuming. So I don't actually know if it's confirmed. I'm just assuming it is. Usually there's no issue with these kind of things. You know, there's money to be made. Unless they, you know, they're trying to do a power play and try to charge them more or something. But yeah, if they cut out the Sanrio event from, where is it? Stick to Our Truth, Cheerful Carnival. No, which one is it? There's story, right? I'm pretty sure there's story involved. Or maybe it's not. I don't actually know. I know I've seen the story with Enna and Kuromi or something. But there is another normal Project Sekai story running then, I believe. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. It might not happen. But because it's coming up, you know, I wanted to do my usual, you know, it's usually quarterly for me. So I usually do, you know, gacha planning stream where I look at all the banners from the previous 3 months. So, you know, the last time was like right before 3.0 anniversary. So we caught up to, you know, all the cards up from June to September on the JP server. But, you know, so normally I would wait until like the end of December, but I kind of want to do it before Sanrio. Oh yeah, it might be. I don't know. I have no idea, actually. I know the Kuromi is voiced over, though. So I assumed it was bigger. It might be. I don't actually know. But that's why, you know, I do want to do my gacha planning before that happens. So I'm going to push it a little bit earlier, probably within the next 2.5 weeks. But I am hoping to wait for a new Minori banner, because I know for a fact, in the last 6 months, basically since the wedding one, the One More Jump wedding one, there's not been a single 3-star or 4-star Minori card, you know, released. So Minori is overdue for a card. And, you know, if I do gacha planning without a new Minori card, I'm probably not going to find anything at all. Especially since it's only going to be 2 months, you know. I looked at everything up to 4th anniversary, which was only, how many banners ago was 4th anniversary? It was only like five banners ago. So there would only be, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 banners to look at. We'd be done in like half an hour. But it does need to be done before, you know, before Sanrio comes out. Because, you know, looking at my crystals, you know, right now I'm saving for New Year's Shiho and Minori, as well as for Color Fest and Minori World Link. So that's 180,000 because I have 0 tickets, I believe. I think I have 0. Yeah, I have 0 pink tickets. So, you know, I need the 180,000, 90k each, to guarantee pity for both Minoris. And then anything extra. So from now to March, or from now to May, that is roughly half a year. So that's like 6 times 9, so like 54,000 crystals. So technically I can spend about 54,000 on Sanrio. But, you know, if I don't see anything up to now, then technically I can budget a full year's of crystals, which would be, you know, 12 times 8. So pretty much 90k. I could choose a full banner. But if we don't find anything, then I could dump all of it on Sanrio and get a full banner for Sanrio. But I feel like Minori is overdue for a card. There literally hasn't been one since the wedding one. Not even a 3-star. So One More Jump's overdue for that. Anyways, it's been a little over an hour. A lot more than an hour actually. But you know, I started early today because, you know, one of the reasons was I was done with everything. I didn't have to cook dinner today, so everything was done faster. But also, I slept real well last night, so you know, I was like, I don't want to run out of energy. And you know, I said before, I'm trying to push my schedule, my sleep schedule, and you know, that also means my stream schedule a little bit earlier. You know, so far unsuccessfully, but today is like the first day, so you know, I started a little bit after 11 instead of 12. So you know, but you know, it's been an hour. Gonna take a quick break, and we will get back and finish the story. So Honami hasn't collapsed in shock yet, so we don't know, but it's coming. We have 4 more chapters to go, I think, and they're probably gonna get a manager. That's what it feels like. Thank you guys. I'll be right back. I'm back. Thank you guys for waiting. Let us continue. So Haruka's like, you need help. Don't forget your fans. Sasuga Haruka. Okay. To shake their hearts. Honami hasn't collapsed yet. Kohane is gonna show up too. What? Wonderland boys probably through Saki, as I'm assuming. They might still be at school at this point. Hold on, where's my shoes? So it's not like super cold, but last year or this year.
遅れてごめん。今日は準備からやるんだよねって。
This year I got a tempered glass chair mat.
何これ?
Which I really love.
しほちゃん、遅いよ。
I really love it compared to the old hard plastic one.
なってたんだよ。
みんな
It's so nice.
何やってるの? 今日は先にワンマンのための作業をやるはずだったんじゃ。
そのことなんだけど。
So other than that, I have
ほなみ
carpet.
がアイディアを出してくれたんだ。
But basically, it's really cold. It's ice cold compared to the plastic mat or compared to carpet.
チラシ作りや物販用の CD 作りや告知、練習以外の作業を他の人たちにお願いする?
So this comes down to money. Yeah, which I say, they never talk about money in Project Sekai.
これまでは練習以外のことを手伝ってもらうのはさすがに悪いなって思ってたけど、でも今はそういうことを考えてる場合じゃないって思った
Okay, so
の。
Honami has accepted the fact that they need help. Maybe is Shiho gonna be against it, maybe?
今練習と準備の両方でいっぱいいっぱいになってるでしょ。
Yeah, I
初め
guess
てのワンマンだし、全部ちゃんとやりたいっていう気持ちはすごくわかるよ。
I think it's for everyone, basically, not just Japanese people.
なんとかみんなの分を代わりにできないかって考えてたんだ。
I mean, some people lack taste. But I think for normal society, it's a little bit distasteful to talk about money all the time.
今回のライブをやりきるのは難しいし、一人で無理をするのも良くないって思う。
そうだね。
Yeah, but this is like realistic though. They have to talk about money for them.
桐谷さんに会って、
They'll probably just, they won't talk about like amounts or anything. Just say, okay, we'll spend some of our funds to do
ワンマン
that.
をする上で大切なこと。
まず最高の演奏をしてお客さんに楽しんでもらうこと。
But what was I saying?
私たち
It's
は
cold.
私たちの演奏をたくさんの人の心に響かせたいって思って演奏してるでしょ。
I'm trying to remember.
ワンマンは今まで以上に全力でやらなきゃって思うんだ。そしてそのためにはできることを本当に全部やらなきゃって思った。だからさっきの提案をしたの。
ほなみ。
Yeah, the
優先しなくちゃい
wearing
けない
socks
の
on top
は
of it, it's still too cold. We'll have to wear shoes or like
それから
slippers.
新曲作り。だからそれ以外は
It's nice in
全
the
部
summer
周りの
though.
人にお願いして力を借りていこう。
It's also really nice for the chair
私の
overall.
友達とかクラスメイトとか、あとは家族にもお願いしてみようと思う。
ほなちゃんの家族にも？
うちは自営業だし、お金回りのこととか交渉事とかいろいろ助けてくれると思うから。
Here, finances. That's what they have. That's what this is about.
お願いする係は私がやるから心配しないで。みんなは練習と作曲に集中してくれれば大丈夫。
She's gonna ask friends, classmates, and family for help or for advice. But they need to practice. That's the truth.
でもそれじゃあほなみが大変なんじゃ。
大丈夫。任せて。みんなにはお客さんたちを楽しませることだけ考えてほしいの。準備で疲れちゃったり、時間に追われてたら、練習も曲作りも焦っちゃうでしょ。
I guess Honami has more connections. The same thing from the last story when they were selling tickets. Shiho's the worst person to sell tickets. Because, you know, Shiho's not a very friendly person.
皆さん
And she's a loner.
お願いします。力を貸してください。
Whereas, you know, Honami is very cute and polite.
どうしても成功させたい
And
んで
she's
す。
got connections for sure.
もちろん
But, you know, like the way Momor jumped at it,
可愛い後輩の頼みなら聞かないわけにはいかないしね。
you know, Momor Jump's first show, Momor Jump Christmas, that was fan run. But I don't think Leonid has fans.
でも、
Or at least not of that level.
聞いていい？さっき、ワンマンをする上で大切なことを言うとき、まずって言ってたよね。他にも大切なことがあるの？
それは私たち自身がこのワンマンを目いっぱい楽しむことだよ。って言ってもこれは友達の受け売りだけど。
そっか。そういうことなら、私たちも楽しんで準備していこう。
Yay.
どんなお手伝いするか、めちゃ楽しみ。
最高の演奏をするためにできることを全部か。
ほなちゃんがそう思って頑張ってくれるなら私たちも答えなくっちゃね。みんな思いっきり楽しんで頑張ろう。
それじゃあいちかちゃん、さきちゃん、今から練習と曲作りに集中してもらって大丈夫だよ。しほちゃん、スケジュールの組み直しだけ手伝ってもらっていいかな。
わかった。
So is she gonna be practicing too, though? I think maybe. Oh, Kohane.
レオニードのチラシを
Kohane is good at making flyers or something.
よければ作ってもらえないかなって思って。こはねちゃん、経験者だって聞いたから。
経験者っていうほどたくさん作ってはないけど、でも私でよければ力になるよ。
本当？ありがとう。
Fireman. Yeah, like this one.
それで早速だけど、コンセプトとしては私たちがどういうバ
But
ンドか
honestly,
一目で伝わるようなデザインにしたいって思ってて。
Kohane is not their fan. Kohane is super busy practicing too.
やりがいがありそうだね。
But Kohane is nice. We'll go with the story.
そうだ。この前イベントに行った時にすごくいいフライヤーがあったから何枚か写真も撮っておいたんだった。
Honestly, they should be paying, but they don't want to talk about money.
一緒にイメージを固めていくのはどうかな。そこが固まったらあとはこっちで作業するよ。
And then not like More Jump where they had fans to kind of, you know. That was kind of weird too, the fan run event.
僕にレオニードのサイトを作ってほしい？
She's just like straight up
サ
asking
イト
them.
からチケット予約できるようにしたくて。
Honami is very tall.
急なお願いで申し訳ないんですが、もしよければお願いできないでしょうか。
I think she might be the second or third tallest girl.
こういうのならお前は得意だろう。
You can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Shizuku's the tallest.
おそらくそこまで
And then the second is either Mafuyu or Honami. Somewhere around there, I think.
本当ですか？でしたらぜひお願いしたいです。すみません。本当は私たち自身でやらなくてはいけないことなんですけど、初めてのワンマンでいっぱいいっぱいで。
She's literally asking everyone. It's not even Saki
よ
asking.
くわからんが、ワンマンライブをやるというのはきっと。
And it's not like Kohane is in her class either.
はい。さきちゃんもみんなも本当に
Though,
一
you
生
know, I was
懸命
I did another one of
自
those
分たちで全部やりたいって気持ちで頑張っていたん
another
です。
side quest today reminded me. Minori grew a centimeter
練習
taller
が追いつか
in
なく
year
なって
2.
しまって、来てくれたお客さんに最高のパフォーマンスをするためにも、できるだけみんなにはそのことだけを考えていてほしいんです。 だからその勝手なお願いだとは思うん
They
で
just
す
got
が
all their friends to help them for free, I guess.
よろしくお願いし
I
ま
wonder
す。
how the manager guy is gonna tie into this.
なるほどね。そういうことなら協力するよ。やはりいいも
Shizuku
のを作
Honami
るために
Haruka?
は
Really? I
人
thought
事を
Mafu
尽
used
くさなくて
tall.
はね。
Maybe it's just that could be true too. I don't know. Mizuki-ma, oh, I had no idea. I thought Mafu was tall.
おなみたちらしくていいと思う。
ありがとうございます。それじゃあアカウントを作って投稿しますね。
Like virtual singers helping them
チャンネルに続いて、レオニードア
kind
カ
of
ウン
makes
ト大
sense.
切だね。
Kind of makes sense because, you know, it's like their Sekai. I mean, we don't get into the lore.
ワンマンの宣伝の準備はこれでできたから。
It technically wouldn't exist without them. So, you know, whether the question is, do they exist, you know, only for them, for that purpose?
あ、そうだ。店長さんから来てた確認のメールを返して、それから練習に戻らないと。
ほなみ、お疲れ。
Yeah, I would have
いつ
thought.
頃練習に合流できそう？
I thought Mafu was taller,
あと5分くらいした
but I
ら
was
そ
wrong.
っちに行けると思うよ。
わかった。じゃあその間にもう一回合わせておく。みんなかなりいい感じに弾けるようになったから、あとはほなみにかかってるよ。
She's got to practice too. She's not Shiho.
ああ、しほちゃんってば、ほなちゃんにプレッシャーかけてる。大丈夫だよ。
And then for guys, I think it's
しほはほなみ
I
用
think
に
it's
特別メニュ
Rui,
ー考えてるから。
Rui, Toya, Akito, then Tsukasa. Pretty sure about that one.
二人とも教室に行ってって言ったでしょ。
だって待ちきれなかったんだもん。新曲作りも練習も思いっきりやれてるけど、4人で合わせる時間がちょっと減っちゃったからね。けど
I don't know who the
すごくいい感じになってるよ。
oh, shortest girl's got to be Emu, right? Like Emu, Nene, Kohane, somewhere around there. That's my guess. Nene, Kohane. Who else is like real short?
あ、いたしまして。
Shiho's pretty short too. Sometimes you assume that, you know, because Shiho's so tough that she's like taller, but she's actually pretty short, I think.
すごくいい調子だね。ワンマンの準備が始まってすぐの頃とは全然空気が違うよ。
ほなみの頑張りがみんなにもいい影響を与えたみたいだね。
そうだね。もともとほなみはみんなを支え
Oh,
る
Kanade. I
ため
totally
に
forgot about
頑張
Kanade.
る
Yes, Kanade is super short too.
今はみんなを引っ張って
People always mistake her for her first year.
それ本人に言ってあげなよ。きっと喜ぶか
Yeah,
ら。
that sounds about right. Emu, Kanade, Kohane. Yeah, yeah.
確かにね。でも今はいい雰囲気だからまた後にしておくよ。
ふふ。
ID too? How short is ID?
先輩っぽくなったね。
Or like where in the
か
ranking?
っこいいよ。
別に今のはそういうつもりじゃないから。
あはは。てれてる
Between Kanade and Kohane. Okay. Somehow, I always think, I know it's not true. I know it's not true, but I always think that Kohane and Anna are the same height. I don't know if it's like the live 2, like the 3D model, or like the live 2D where they always look like the same height, but I'm pretty sure they're not the same height. But somehow, like in my mind, they're always the same height. Or maybe just because I'm an Anhane shipper. Alright, our secret to success. Everything's coming along. Vocaloid's helping them. Rui's helping them. Kohan is helping them with flyers. Alright, then we'll go to this. Wait, this is manager. This is the live house manager, not their manager. They don't have a manager yet.
これで 本番前の打ち合わせは全部終わったね。
リハの時にはまたいろいろ話すことになると思うけど、それまでは練習に集中できそうだね。
I don't actually see any typos. You got all the names right.
ドキドキするな。
そうだね。
No typos there.
お客さん来てくれるかな。
それなら大丈夫だよ。ほら。
それって
チケットの予約リストだよ。まだ手売りしてないのに、思ったよりチケットがさばけてるんだ。
本当？それってもしかしてアカウント作ったりルイさんにサイト作ってもらったからかな。
新規のお客さんも結構いるみたいだから、それが大きそうだね。ただまだ目標数には届いてないから、あとは手売りで頑張っていこう。
Selling tickets.
そうだね。
Honami is the best
お
at that.
客さんでぎゅうぎゅうにしちゃおう。
それじゃあ今日は頑張れよ。
That's the
この声。
Shindo. I don't know what his first name is.
ああ、皆さん、偶然ですね。
進藤さん、こんにちは。
こんにち
So
は。
he's like managing some other
今日は
band.
ライブではないですよね。
はい、ワンマン前の打ち合わせに来たんです。
ああ、お疲れ様です。アカウントの方で準備の様子は見させてもらっていますが、順調ですか？
はい、最初はやることが山積みでいっぱいいっぱいでしたけど、今は落ち着いて思い切り練習に打ち込めているので順調です。そういえば進藤さんは今日もお仕事ですか？
ええ、今日出るうちのバンドを見に来たんです。
え？
もしかしたら知ってるかもしれないですね。うちのレーベルからインディーズデビューしてるギミーというバンドです。
ギミーって
Shiho knows, of
しほ
course.
ちゃん知ってるの？
I don't think we're supposed to know yet.
横浜のあたりで活動してる人気バンドだってことくらいだけど、進藤さんのところに所属してたんですね。
ええ、ちょうど皆さんと会った頃に所属が決まったんです。今は活動範囲を広げていて、この箱でやるのは2度目なんですが、よかったらこの後見ていきませんか？
For free? For free?
もしかしたら皆さんの先輩になるかもしれないですしね。
Oh, he's trying to sell it already.
ありがとうございます。先輩になるかもだって。なんだかワクワクしちゃうね。
先輩。
さっき気が早いよ。今回は勉強させてもらおう。うん、そうだね。
I actually don't know how to say senpai notice me in Japanese.
もうインディーズデビューをしてるバンド。スタンダードさんの演奏は聞いたことがあるけど、それ以外は生で聞いたことってほとんどないな。
Standout was their first rival band, the one that tried to poach Shiho.
そろそろ始まりそうですね。
Vocalist for Gimme. Whoa, so good.
すっごくパワフルでクイクイ引き込まれちゃう。こんな人たちが所属してるんだ。
Basically,
ボーカルの声が
everyone.
個性的
So,
な世界観にぴったり。
so everyone. Gimme, what is it? Gimme, Standout, Anemone. They're all better than them. So they haven't like, they've only run into groups that are better than them. Whereas like VBS, they like, you know, rap battle and they beat down everyone basically. They're like the best in town. It's like the opposite. Saying senpai in a Daisy way while referring to them. Minori, senpai. It's probably just the English translation that senpai noticed me. Something like that.
この声だからこそ切ないパートが際立ってすごいな。
演奏のレベルも
Basically, everyone is better than Leonie.
みおりさんたちにも引けを取らないくらい。
Yeah, it's not like that for the other groups.
ここまで完成度を上げるのに私たちならどれくらいかかるんだろう。
Oh no, Shiho.
すごい存在感。こういうバンドが
In an attention garnering way to be more pleading. But yeah, like I was saying, like, you know, one more jump. 3 of them are already, you know, ex-successful idols. Haruka is technically the ultimate perfect idol. You know. So it's not like other groups are doing better than them. They're just, you know, working their way up. Nightcore, they're on their own thing. VBS, they're the best in town. Wonderlands, so Wonderlands, you know, when they had the collab with Arkland, I think, you know, that guy's better than Tsukasa, because Tsukasa really sucks. But, you know, it wasn't like they were like completely different league. I mean, they kind of were.
かなり人気もありますし、ちなみにどういう部分をすごいと感じましたか？
まずは演奏のレベルですね。かなり技術力が高いなと思いました。
私はすごく個性があるなって感じました。曲の世界観とボーカルの声がぴったりはまっていて。
プロになれるバンドにはそれぞれ
I'm thinking, okay, so you know, I'm always thinking that this is gonna go in some kind of like dark, twisted plot, you know, but it's probably not.
皆さんが言ってた通り、
It probably just
高い
like
演奏技術と独自の世界観ですね。
he's probably just like, oh, I'm a successful manager to hire me, as opposed to like, oh, this guy is trying to do this to scam them somehow.
彼女たちに勝てそうな武器はありますか？
それは
Because this guy, you know, it wasn't like they went to him. He went to them originally.
意地悪な質問をしてしまいましたね。もちろん皆さんの演奏は悪くない。特にベースの日野森さんは相当の手だれだと思います。
Of course, Hinomori-san.
ありがとうございます。
ただ残念ながらそれだけじゃ売れる可能性は低い。そして売れる可能性が低いバンドを所属させるわけにはいきません。こっちも仕事なので。
Yes, there's no offer on the table at all.
プロになりたいなら皆さんの売り、武器を意識して使っていくべきでしょうね。
Why is he so interested in them if he wasn't scouting them? Now he's like saying they're not good enough. What's his deal?
それってもしかして私たちは何かもう武器を持っているっていうことですか？
ええ、そういうことです。まず作る曲と歌詞がいいですね。同世代の若者に受けています。程よいダークさのある曲から明るいポップな曲まで振り幅広く作れるのもいいですね。ここは皆さんの武器になるでしょう。ただ売るということを考えるとこれだけではまだ足りません。
そうですね。
じゃあ私たちの武器って
もう一つあります。それは
Is she gonna fall to her knees here?
若さです。
What's that supposed to mean? I mean, they're all, I guess.
は平均24歳ですから。その点、
24? That's old for anime standards. So much younger than me, though.
若さってもしかしてそれ
Oh.
女子高生バンドとして売れっていうことですか
Oh. This is the same thing that they were from earlier.
前に噂で聞きました。皆さんが
Wait, is he the same recruiter from last time who was looking for the high school poppy girl sound? Is that what it is?
さっきも言った通りです。
Because he didn't have a model then. I thought it was a separate recruiter. The one that Saku turned down. And this was a separate recruiter that was looking for them.
プロの世界は甘いものじゃない。
だからってどうして若いって部分を武器にしなきゃいけないんです
Honestly though, youth is a very, it's too late for me.
若さは特別なものじゃないでしょう。
It's too late for me, but if any of you are younger, really cherish your youth. Try to discover yourself, but try to do so as quickly as you can. Everyone has an expiration date, especially on particular skills. If you're a gamer, you will know this. There are no pro gamers over the age of 25, other than Faker, but he's already on downhill. He's already eclipsed by, all the younger generation, things like that. If you have anything, treasure your youth, take good advantage of it, make use of it, find yourself, but do it quickly because the timer is always ticking. You will never get your youth back. I just live with regrets every day. If I was born in a different, different circumstances, different generation, things would be different. But it's taken me a long time to get to where I am, and I'm not very far. But this isn't. They don't want to get recognized for their youth. They don't want to just be that high school poppy sound of oh, they're cute high school girls. They're like, we're real musicians.
スポーツだってそうです。プロの試合より甲子園やインターハイを見たがる人間がいる。若者が青春をかけて頑張っているということは、それだけで
No, we want to be real pros.
フックになります。なら武器として使わない手はない。
No, we're serious. Oh, they're all sad, and then Chiho's gonna be angry. Yeah, that's right.
その中で生き残るためには何だって
Slap him in the face.
違いますか
Yeah, their weapon is Shiho. Shiho's the best.
それは確かにそうかもしれませんけど。でもそれは何か違うんじゃないかって。
何が違うんでしょうか。
それは
プライドは捨てた方がいい。夢をつかみたいなら時には代償を払うことも必要ですから。
They're gonna lose sight of their dream. Didn't they, they just got that message from Haruka.
まさか急にこんな話になっちゃうなんて。
Where they're like, don't forget to, don't forget why you were doing this, how you enjoyed this before.
全部使う必要がある。それはわかる。
新藤さんの言うことは確かに間違ってない。
わかるけど。
Honami hasn't collapsed yet. We're already on chapter
それで
6, I think. 6 or I think it's 6. Yeah, see here. Remember the power of Haruka.
一番大切なことを。
That's right. Slap him in the face. Maybe Honami's gonna slap him.
納得いきませんか。
We already have spoilers in the future,
嫌だと思う気持ちはわかりますが、使える武器を使うのは
though. We already know they're
悪
working
いことではありません
together.
よ。
So
一度考えるくらいは。
それでもダメです。
this can't be the card. Slap him.
そうしたらきっと後悔することになると思うんです。
ほう。
Ah, just kidding. I was just testing you. He's probably gonna do that or something. I don't know. Slap him in the face, Honami. Here we go. Straight into 7. What's precious to us? Wait. Where did Ichika and Saki go? They're literally right next to them, but they're not gonna say anything, I guess. Honami's gonna monologue for like they're literally right there. They have no lines though, I guess. Honami's gonna give him a piece of her mind. Slap him.
後悔するですか。どうしてそう思うんですか。
Pow! Slap.
プロとして売れることが簡単じゃないということは私にも少しはわかります。売るために若さという武器を使う、そういう考え方があることもわかります。
なら
でも私たちはお客さんたちに青春をかけて頑張っているというところを見てほしいわけじゃないんです。
Ooh, you tell him. I
何よりも
don't know where
私
this
た
is
ち4
going
人
though.
の
Like, when is Honami gonna collapse?
心を震わせてほしいんです。
Or she's gonna like give him a piece of mind and like, oh, that was tough, and then fall on the ground.
私たちは他のバンドとはちょっと違うかもしれません。もともとバンドをやりたくて一緒に始めたわけじゃなくて、幼なじみの4人で一緒にいたいという理由でバンドを始めたので。でもそこから気持ちはどんどん動いていきました。みんなの気持ちに触れて、私もいろんな人の心に響く演奏をしたいって強く思うようになりました。さっきいいと言ってくれた曲だって売れるために作ったわけじゃありません。
That's right. You tell him, Honami.
私たちのことやお客さんのことを考えて一生懸命。
Realistically, though, Honami wouldn't slap it. Maybe Shiho would. Probably not, though.
いちかちゃんの歌詞もしほちゃんの演奏もそうです。たくさんの人の心に響かせたいっていう思いが一番に入ってるんです。プロになるためには必要な気持ちじゃないかもしれません。でも私は私たちの中にあるこの気持ちを絶対に大切にしたいんです。
That's all we're gonna get from Shiho. Oh. Saki and Ichika won't say anything.
そのためにプロになれなかったとしてもですか。
なってみせます。
Slap him! Yeah!
この気持ちを手放さないままみんなでプロになってみせます。それにやっぱり武器にしたくないものを武器にしてしまったら私たち自身が納得して楽しんで最高の演奏をすることができない。そんな中途半端な気持ちのままじゃお客さんたちの心を震わせるような演奏はできないと思うんです。
中途半端な気持ちじゃ、それは確かにそうだな。
Okay.
プロになるために代償を払う覚悟はできています。でも何を払うかということは私たち自身で決めていきたいんです。私たちの一番大事な思いを守るためにも。
ほなみの言う通りだね。
しほちゃん。
Shiho-chan. And Ichika and Saki aren't gonna say a thing.
私たちはプロとしてやっていければそれでいいわけじゃないんです。お客さんの心を最高の演奏で震わせる、そのためにプロになりたい。だからそこを私たちの思いをぶれさせるわけにはいきません。
Slap him, Shiho. It's not gonna happen.
武器が必要ならここからみんなで見つけます。所属させてよかったと思えるようなそんなバンドになれるよう
This is so
必死で頑張ります。
uncharacteristic of Honami from before. She has character growth here. Powered by perfect ultimate idol Haruka.
最高のライブにします。
And Shiho, of course.
わかりました。そこまで言うのなら期待しても良さそうですね。今度のワンマン楽しみにしてます。
はい。
So not their manager for now, but they'll be working together sometime in the future. Spoilers. She gonna collapse afterwards? Oh, I'm so tired. Hasn't happened yet. This is already episode 7.
大事な思いを守るために払う代償は自分たちで決めるか。若いくせに結構な単価を切るじゃねえか。もちろん現実はそう簡単じゃない。この世界で生き抜きたいなら武器は全部使った方がいい。だが
You're right, nothing has happened
手
yet.
段を取ることで失われるものも
Nothing. No spoilers.
確かにある。大事なものを守りたいのならなおさらな。今日の話であのバンドの覚悟が分かったな。あれくらい強く自分たちの意思を主張できるのなら荒波に揉まれてもまあ問題ないだろう。しかしあの望月という子一番器用でおとなしそうに見えたが
exactly.
なかなかどうして気骨があるな。
That's character development for Honami at least.
正式にオファーするときは必ず押さえておきたい。バンドはああいうやつがいないとボロボロになっちまうもんだ。
No offer yet.
もしもし社
Oh,
長、
here, what's this?
今いいですか？はいありがとうございます。実はレオニードというバンドのことでお話が。
Is this like shady stuff? Is this sus or not? It's over already. That was a really short chapter. Okay, we're going right to the end. We might be left hanging, I think, with them. What is going on? That's so weird. Okay, so we saw Ichika and Saki, but they didn't say a single thing. And they're not gonna say is oh never, I clicked the wrong one. There we go. Alright, they're all back. They're all back. Everyone's back. Here we go. I was like, are they gonna stay silent for another chapter? They can't. It's so important. She's gonna collapse here. From being too brave.
心臓がドキドキしてる。あんな風に言葉が出てくるなんて、なんだか今になっても信じられないな。あれ、安心したら急に緊張した。まさかライブの見学から急にああいう話になるなんてね。でもほなみがちゃんと話してくれたから。ってほなみ？
Oh, she's gonna fall.
ちょっと大丈夫？ほなちゃん、どうしたの？
ごめんね。ほっとしたら急に力が抜けちゃって。大丈夫？立てる？
Use the ball her
私に
strength.
捕まっていいよ。すごくプルプルしてる。
なんだか今さら怖くなっちゃったみたいで。みんなごめんね。私 せっかく声をかけてくれたレーベルの人にあんな風に言っちゃって。もしこれで一緒に仕事をっていう話までなくなっちゃったら。
まったく何言ってるんだか。さっきほなみの言う通りだって言ったでしょ。あの言葉に嘘はないよ。
しほちゃん。
ほなみがああやって言ってくれたから私たちの気持ちもブレずに済んだ。
そうだよほなちゃん。最初はプロになるためなら納得できないこともしなくちゃならないのかなって思いそうになったけど、でもほなちゃんがああ言ってくれたから大事なところは守らなくちゃいけないって思えたんだよ。
私たちの大事なものを守ってくれてありがとうほなみ。みんな私の方こそありがとう。
うえ。
よーし、そうとなったら今度のワンマンは最強のワンマンにしなくっちゃね。
I wonder how many
ワンマンってちょっとバカっぽいんだけど。
How many more Leo need stories until the stick to your truth?
でも実際今までで一番いいライブにしたいね。
だね。ってわけで明日から2度目の集中特
I
訓
know
を
we're
やる
under
のと
we're under 10 months behind.
それってアネモネさんたちとの対バン前にやった？
Training arc again.
今回はワンマン自体の準備もあるから難しいかなって思ったんだけど、ほなみがいろいろ頑張ってくれたおかげでちょっとはまとまった時間が取れそうだなって思って。
そっか。みんなで集中してやったらきっとググッと良くなるよね。
新曲の完成度も上げたいな。
特にほなみは事務作業をやってもらってた分ドラムの練習する時間が少なくなっちゃってたから、そこもサポートさせて。ビシバシ行くから。
This story wasn't really about it wasn't about them getting a manager. Kind of like the one of the more jump stories. スウェディホナミ。スウェディシホ。
どうして
スウェディイチカ。
全力でやりきれた。
Stamina. Non-sweaty Saki. Saki just doesn't sweat. She's so energetic and jumping around, hugging everyone. Saki doesn't sweat though.
ミクちゃんたち聞いててどうだった？
もちろん最高だったよ。
この調子ならワンマンは万全な状態で挑めそうだね。
Yeah. That was fast. That's the end of their training arc already.
油断はしないでいこう。
Solo show, next one
そう
probably.
だね。私たちの初ワンマンでお客さんに思いっきり楽しんでほしいもん。
See, with this new model, no one can tell when I'm coughing. I just mute and it's like I'm standing there. If I'm dying, no one can tell.
よかった。曲を作ることも演奏で引っ張ることもできない私にできることは
She's their mom though.
本当にちょっとしかないと思ってたけど、
Stood up for them.
少しだけみんなが進むための力になれたような気がする。
Do I have my
それじゃ
latest
あ
tier list here?
第一段階はクリアできたことだし、 ここからは一曲一曲もっと詰めていくよ。みんな覚悟はいい？みんな覚悟はいい？
The end. That was pretty good. It was nice. It was nice Honami focused, you know. I did enjoy it. I was just saying, you know, Honami's been rising on my tier list already. What is it? Here's tier list original. So Honami was one of my most hated characters from the main story. But after, you know, basically she abandoned, or they abandoned her old character where she was you know, a coward who betrayed her friends. This is number 2, I think. Now, she moved up a lot. And then I have the newest one, tier list 3. She's roughly the same. But this was a good Honami story development. You know, she instead of just being the mom, now she was kind of standing up for her friends. She also seems, you know, because she's like kind of mom-like, she's a little bit more, she's a little wiser than the other one. So she, you know, she took the advice from Haruka and applied it to them. Whereas, you know, sometimes, you know, Shiho's very hot-headed, Ichika's kind of clueless, and Saki's just a spoiled, you know, kind of clueless too. So, you know, Honami's definitely going up on my tier list. Haruka as well. I do think Haruka's gone up. I really enjoyed the last Haruka story as well too. This one, yeah. I mean, technically, you know, Haruka is like Minori's inspiration. So finding out about Haruka is kind of like, you know, finding out about Minori. It's like, it's like, I mean, this kind of ruined it for me. Now, I was going to talk about Naruto. I always bring up Naruto. Like Naruto, you know, Kakashi used to be really cool, but later in the story, you kind of found out that like everything he did, it was just a copy of Obito or like Minato. So, you know, everything suddenly wasn't original and unique, but it was just, you know, passed down from the past. But yes, let's check out the song. Man, this feels so new now. It really, you know, I started the game here. What was it? I started the game here. So everything I've lived through, that means, you know, I played the events. You know, this was when I was, you know, new to the game, very new to the game. And then here, I think from here and on, I never got under 5K. So, you know, August when I got my new tablet, that was really when, you know, I started taking Project Sekai more seriously as kind of my main content. But, you know, all the songs sound so familiar now because I've lived through them. You know, I played through the entire event, you know, with this song blaring in the background. It was only 10 months ago. Check it out. It's probably gonna be like 90% Ichika singing though. And like 8% Honami, and then like 1% Shiho, and 1% Saki. I don't think I have it here in my OBS. If you guys remember my old, from a year ago, over a year ago. On my singing tier list, so I did like 8 tier lists at the beginning. One of them was singing voice. I had a category which was can't pick out the voice. I'm pretty sure it was Honami, Saki, and Kanade. And Honami and Saki, you basically can never pick out because they never sing. And that was before the song came out, so you know. The later focus songs, I think they sing a little bit more. And, you know, every time Shiho sings, completely overpowers Ichika. It's like, you know, a completely different lead. It's like, wow, who's this singing? And that was, you know, that was my honest opinion then, back when I didn't even know who Shiho was. But yeah, like, Stage of Sekai is a Honami focus song, but you cannot tell at all. This one you can kind of tell. But it's practically Ichigo most of the time. Yay, pachi, 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 pachi. So yeah, Honami, I enjoyed the story. Honami definitely going up in my tier list, but also Haruka too. Alright, let's check out the show. I already have this. I just suddenly lost strength. I wonder what it is in Japanese. Let me look it up while we're watching. Please don't crash. Well, actually, it's usually the music video that crashes, not the live show, I think. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, crap. Oh, here we are. Honami Red, I think. Here. Let me look it up real quick.
だね。何度も繰り返しやってきたから、だいぶ安定してやれるようになってきたな。
うんうん。後半とかみんな乗ってるって感じがして最高だったよ。
みんなお疲れ様。
Wait, I missed it. Were they talking about the live show? Their solo show or just another show?
今日もがっちりだったね。
Maybe it's just a
最
performance.
後の最後まで集中できて
Probably not
す
their...
ごく良かったよ。
I don't know
ありが
actually.
とうございます。
Maybe it's just practice.
一時は厳しいかもって思ったけど、
I looked away. I
よ
was
うや
trying
く
to
こ
look
こ
up
ま
the
で来れ
stamp.
たね。
みんなで力を合わせて頑張ったからだね。
Zoom in.
そうだね。でも、やっぱり今回の MVP は、ほなみかな。
そんな MVP なんて。
もう何言ってるの、ほなちゃん。ほなちゃんがいなかったら私たちきっとあれもこれもやりすぎちゃって
バタン9って。まあでも、実際そんな気がするね。
プロとしてやっていこうって思うなら、大事なことに全力を注げるように工夫していかないとね。
うんうん。それに楽しむことも大事にしなくちゃね。
そうだね。お客さんの心に響く演奏をやっていけるように頑張ろう。ちょっといいかな。
ん？どうしたの？ほなみ。
投資練習が終わったばっかりだから、ちょっと言いづらいんだけど、
Just a
も
song.
う一曲やらない？なんだか今すごく合わせたくなっちゃって。
Why is she so embarrassed all of a sudden?
ほなみってやっぱりガスだね。
そうですか？
うん。それに、ほなみは頼りになるよね。前から思ってはいたけど、今回の件でもっとそう思ったよ。ほなみは頼りになるし、かっこいいなって。
そうか
ま、もう一回やるっていうのは私も賛成だよ。
私もいっぱい練習したいもんね。
じゃあ、私も混ぜてもらおうかな。みんなの演奏を聞いてたら、うずうずしてきちゃったしね。
それじゃあみんな、
What's it gonna be? The new one? Damn, nope. Oh. How did I focus on Shiho in the dark like that? Yeah, like with this PNG, you can't see me bobbing my head right now. I'm just like staring there. I'm just staring. 3 of them don't sing at all in this one, I think. This is one of the, you know, the older covers too. Ah, wrong one. Ah. I didn't mean to click that either. Alright. Yay. So Honami's is special. Probably has a... Is it a different hairstyle? I can't tell actually. It might be a little different. I don't think I know Honami well enough. Yeah. Yeah.
いい演奏できたね、ホナミ。ドラムが安定してるから、すごく弾きやすかったよ。
ミクちゃん、ありがとう。でも、もっともっとできるようになりたいな。レーベルに所属するためにも、いっぱい力をつけていきたいし、それに、演奏でもみんなの背中をもっと押していけるようになりたいから。
期待してるよ、ホナミ。
あ、そうだ。どうしたの？
小羽ちゃんからチラシのデザインができたって連絡が来てたんだった。確認しないと。
How nice.
本当に？私も見たい。
私もどんな風になったか気になるな。
それじゃあみんなで一緒に見ようか。スマホカバンに入ってるから隣の部屋から取ってくるね。
あ、それならみんなで行ったらいいんじゃないかな。そろそろ帰る時間だし。
だねだね。じゃあ隣の教室に出発。
そんな大げさなものじゃないでしょ。
The end. Alright, so it's not their solo show yet. Let me take a look at the... Actually, let me recap story first. I did enjoy this one. I think it was good Honami character development. You know, at the beginning, I thought they were going to get a manager. Kind of, I guess, you know, what's been on my mind was because, you know, I've seen the manager here. I also got sneak peeks of this one. You know, I don't want to spoil it, but I got sneak peeks of this story. Sorry. So, you know, it's on my mind of them needing a manager. I think we passed it right here. But it quickly turned to, you know, them planning a solo show, being swamped, and then Haruka saving the day. So, you know, the MVP here is really Haruka. You know, you could say that MVP is, you know, Honami, you know, expressing to Shindo as well as the group, you know, what she learned from Haruka. But it really is Haruka here. So, you know, Haruka's also gone up in my list a lot. Let's see. Yeah, Haruka's been moving up a lot. I think I really enjoyed quite a few the more recent Haruka stories. Also, you know, like I said, it's like the Kakashi Obito thing. You know, a lot of the Minori things you learn that it's originally from Haruka. So, you know, in that sense, you know, Haruka's very cool because she's the OG. You know, Haruka, you know, was good performer. She understood, you know, the balance between, you know, enjoying yourself, doing things you like, but also things that your audience likes. So, you know, for me, you know, that's something that I kind of, you know, I've been working on. That's why I always, you know, ask people if they enjoy things. I know some people are nice enough to always say, oh, just do what you want, you know, do what you enjoy. But, you know, at the same time, I do think that, you know, I always think of that from that perspective. I think it's important for, you know, my viewers and the audience to enjoy, you know, what I enjoy doing and not just, you know, do whatever I like. There's a difference between, you know, how I was originally. You know, I was like, oh, I'm gonna play games, might as well stream it, as opposed to, you know, trying to take this for a career, you know, trying to build, you know, a brand, a channel, you know, community. Count 4 stars? Maybe I'll do it after. I don't have too many though. I've rolled quite a few, you know, over a year though. But you know, I do think that was a good message. You know, good reminder for myself as well. You know, Honami normally is very, you know, shy and not too brave, but you know, she really stood up and, you know, slapped Shindo in the face. I was waiting for it, but you know, slapped him verbally basically. So it was good. I really love that. You know, and you know, Shiho was there too. Ichika, Saki didn't say a thing. Ichika and Saki, you know, like I've said here, they've definitely fallen on my list. Saki's fallen a lot. Ichika's kind of always been on the bottom since, where is it? 2? Yeah, Saki, you know, Ichika's always been the bottom. Saki's fallen a lot since the original. So the original was like here. Saki used to be real high because, you know, she was that's just from main. So this one's only from main story. You know, Saki from main story, you know, she was sick, but she managed to keep to get through it, and she managed to, you know, always be cheerful despite, you know, how horrible her childhood and, you know, middle school was because of her, you know, circumstances. But she's kind of just been a spoiled child ever since. Especially her interactions with Tsukasa, who's also equally annoying. But yeah, I did enjoy it a lot. Let's check out the Leonid stories. Let's see, how many more do we have? So we have Little Bravers. This is Valentine's filler. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm looking forward to this one because, you know, I love Kohane and An, and I love Shiho too. So do I have my recent one? I don't. No, there is a recent one. Go back to tier list 3. You know, my favorite characters, you know, they're finally gonna meet. I also, you know, I've said this many times, I consider An, Shiho to be among the top 3 singers in Project Sekai, among girls. So it's gonna be amazing because technically, canon-wise, Shiho doesn't sing well, but she sings really well. So I don't know if they're gonna get into that. I hope Shiho gets a bigger role in singing, you know, Leonid songs because she's way better than Ichika. This will be. Wait, hold on. That's a while off. So the next story is gonna be this one. We have one more after the first solo show. So maybe this is their first solo show. I think there's first solo show maybe somewhere here, maybe, possibly. This one's after. This is wedding filler. This is another Ichika story. What song was this? It's like, it was so catchy. We have another Saki story. Is this Saki? This might be a group story. Maybe Saki? I don't know. It's hard to say. It looks like another Saki story. Then we have this one, which is more of a, you know, a group thing. So we'll have to see where they go. But you know, we know by here we got spoilers already. But we won't get into it. So it might happen between, you know, 1, 2, or 3. So we have 3 stories after the show. So we'll have to see. That's it for tonight. Let's see what the next story is. So the next story, I think, is just Valentine's filler. You know, I wasn't looking forward to this one because, you know, I'm not a fan of Leonid, but I did really enjoy it. I did enjoy Honami's character development. Definitely went up my tier list a lot. You know, I was kind of tired. You know, my least favorite group is Leonid. My second least favorite group is Wonderlands. Tsukasa's my most hated character, but you know, I think this one is still kind of like waiting for the future. This one I did enjoy Honami. Let's see the next one though. I don't know who the focus cards are, but I'm assuming it's the 3 of them. So Kanare, Ichika, Nene. Oh, I was like, you know, for fan service filler content, there's no VBS and there's no, you know, more jump. My favorites. No Kohane, no Minori. But you know, we'll be doing it anyways. So we are catching up a little bit. Today's actually 22nd now, so we're a little bit more than 10 months behind. But you know, I do want to keep up the pace again. You know, World Link, I spend a lot of effort. Really tired. Man, I can't believe I lost 5K. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I don't want to think about it. It hurts. But this is the first time I've not gotten 5K. since I've been to Japan, basically. I think. Yeah, since Echo My Melody or something. Right here, or this one. Never Give Up Cooking. Phoenix in the Distant Sky. Yeah, it's free to play. Losing those 500 crystals hurts. It also, I've also missed the live show before, so that hurts when you lose another 300 crystals. But yeah, this one we'll do it. I wouldn't say I'm super excited because no Minori, no Kohane, no An. Shiho at least. Shiho and Mizuki and Kanade, that's cool. The next one I'm really looking forward to this one. There's gonna be drama here between the old Cheerful Days member, from the original story, who didn't have a model then. I feel like I've seen clips or pictures. She looks like super snarky, like really confrontational with Shiho. So last time, I think they got slotted into the same TV variety show, so they're gonna be like competing and stuff. Really looking forward to this one. Shiho as well. Shiho's have a lot of character development as well. She's very mature now, more so, and she's more confident in being herself, her weird quirky self, instead of her her perfect persona. Kohane, of course, any Kohane story I love. So really looking forward to this one. This is White Day Filler. This one will be fun. I'm sick of Tsukasa though. Toya, looking up to Senpai is kind of cute though. I like that. And then we get another Tsukasa already. I can't believe it's coming so soon. I feel like we just got like 2 Tsukasa stories. I don't know why this is too much. I'm so sick of him. It's gonna be back to back again. Literally like Tsukasa going to the workshop, Tsukasa's house, and then Tsukasa again. I'm so sick of this. But this one, Invisible Discord, really looking forward to this one. Yeah, this is where Samsa's from, my favorite song. I did get a lot of sneak peeks already. Also where Mafumon, finally debuts. Yeah, that's it for tonight. So no story, probably not tomorrow. Looking forward. I'm probably gonna be streaming next few days. Because it's weekend. So one day will probably be Wuthering Waves story. Haven't done the 1.4 story yet, and then the other day will be some kind of Project Sekai co-op. Come play if you like. But the new event starts tomorrow, I believe. So I don't know if I want to go tomorrow. I'll kind of see how the landscape looks like. But yeah, the event starts later today, so the next stream, this will be up. So maybe we'll do tiering today, or tomorrow, or the day after. One of those, we'll see. But that's it for tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. So yeah, today we're ending actually really early because I started almost an hour early. I hope it doesn't, it's not too bad for regular viewers. But I have mentioned before. It used to be, I don't know if I took it out of my profile. I used to say in my profile that I'm looking to move. It still says it there. I stream at 12 a.m. PDT most days, looking to move streams earlier in the future, but not yet. But now is the yet. But now the yet is gone. It's now I'm trying to. I feel like the time is right, and I feel like I need to push it a little earlier for my health, as well as kind of, it's something that I mean to do eventually. I don't if things take off, I would ideally stream more, like mainstream, prime time Pacific. So like around 7 to 11 for me, 7 to 11 Pacific time. Potentially I could do something like maybe 6 to 10, and then still do my late night stream. But daytime I would have the option to be a lot louder. Now I'm basically whispering half the time, so definitely it's not ideal. But something like that would be nice. I think now's the time for me to try. It's kind of hard to talk about. I can't really talk about it until we're way in the future and things are going smoothly. But yeah, that's it for tonight. So thank you everyone for watching. Let's see. Yeah, so that's tomorrow will be one of those Pokemon TCG Pocket. I don't know if I want to get destroyed by Zapdos and Pikachu and honestly EX cards, because I don't have that many. I'm also, you know, not pulling for meta. I'm just pulling for fun. I think I'm up to like 260 hourglasses again, so that's about 22 pulls. But I hear there's like a half expansion coming December, so I might save until then. Yeah, after, you know, Wuthering Waves, Honkai, I do have Honkai stuff to do. I have both Pure Fiction, and like one tick of, what's the one called? APOC? Yeah, like one more star for APOC, all of Pure Fiction. I think MOC starts next week, so maybe I'll do next week and do like, you know, triple endgame challenge or something like that. But, you know, once we're finished, I'm thinking, you know, I've been saying for a while, I'm thinking of starting something new. Also, you know, Black Friday's, you know, oh god, I've been delaying so long. Black Friday is literally next Friday, so it's like basically a week and a day from now. So I'm definitely looking to pick up some games. The only one I'm committed to picking up for sure is Shashingo. I want to play Shashingo. It's something I wanted, and it's something that I'm kind of, you know, that I need, I feel like. For other things, we'll have to see. I don't know if you guys are picking up or, you know, looking at any games or anything you're interested in. Like, what's the other one? Metaphor ReFantasia? I know that one just came out like a month or two ago. I don't know how it's doing streaming wise. Like, I feel like I should replay Persona 5 and FF7 Remake before I get to anything lengthy. Like, you know, Persona is like a really long game. A really, really long game. It's like minimum, I think, 70 something hours. And like if you play through everything or like replays, it's like easily 100 hours plus. I think FF7, if you just play through once, I think it's shorter, like maybe 20. But like Metaphor ReFantasia, I'm assuming it's another super long game like Persona. But yeah, that's it. I'm not too tired today, actually. I guess because it's earlier. So, you know, I do have... It is kind of not ideal sometimes. Like, if... That's one of the issues if I try to, you know, stream at the same time. But I try to... but I'm trying to sleep and wake up earlier. Because, you know... Right now, my schedule is, like, super messed up. So normally I wake up around 4 p.m. I wake up at 4 p.m. But, you know, if I wake up at 4 p.m. and I stream at midnight, that's like 8 hours after I've woken up. So, you know, today I started at 11, that's like 7 hours. But, you know, if I wake up even earlier, like I wake up at like 2, or like I wake up at like 12, then, you know, if I stream at 12, that would be 12 hours after I've been awake. I just don't have energy to maintain, you know, any semblance of, you know, energeticness on a stream after, you know, after I've been awake for 12 hours. So that's why I wanted to stream a little bit earlier today. So I'm feeling pretty good, actually. But, you know, we don't have enough time to do another full story. Yeah. Okay, so also if anyone wants to say anything about this model, my PNG, say it now. It's probably going to go away for a while. I'm going to go back to the other one. But, you know, some people asked to see it, so I brought it back out. But yeah, it's I don't I've only gotten positive feedback about it, but I don't like it. I think personally I think it's less expressive. It also, you know, doesn't capture head movements or anything other than, you know, it only reacts to voice. It's also very poorly drawn because I have no art skills whatsoever, but I try to put it together. Yeah. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, that's it for tonight. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow for something. I don't know what yet. We'll have to see, but it's gonna be most likely Project Sekai or Wuthering Waves. Thanks for watching, and good night everyone. Bye-bye.